All right, number 7 in class, I worked this out a little bit different way. I told you that if you can rewrite this number as a base of 2, you can cancel out. But I'm going to do it a little bit different this time, just to give you a different way of viewing this problem. So number 7, we start out with 4 times log base 2 of x equals negative log base 2 of 16. So I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to bring this 4 up as an exponent. And I'm also going to add to move this log base 2 16 to the other side. So I'll be left with 0 over here. So I'm rewriting this expression as log base 2 of x to the 4th plus log base 2 of 16 equals 0. So again, what we did is we added, because this is minus, we added to move it over, and then we bring the 4 up, and then we're left with 0 when I add it and subtract it from that side. Now, the property of log says if you're adding 2 logs together, you can rewrite that as multiplication. So I'm going to rewrite this as 1 log base 2. This would be x to the 4th times 16 equals 0. From this point, I'm going to rewrite this in exponential form. So 2 over here. This will leave me with, I'll go ahead and write this as 16x to the 4th equals 2 to the 0. Any number to the 0 power is 1. So we're looking at 16x to the 4th equals 1. And then from here we solve for x. Divide by 16. That will leave us with x to the 4th equals 1 over 16. And then we have to get rid of the 4th power by taking the 4th root. And when you have a fraction, you do the 4th root top and bottom. Whenever you do a root or radical, if it's an even power, you got to consider positive or negative. So this will give us x equals positive or negative 1 over the 4th root of 16 is 2. So if you have a graphing calculator or I think a regular 4 function, it should have a root symbol that allows you to change. So on this calculator, I would have to do, let me turn it on first, math, and then option number 5. So 5 will allow me to arrow over here and put, let me say a 4. I guess it deleted everything. We have to put the 4 first. So 4, math, and then it's option number 5. So it's saying 4th root of, we'll say 16. And we get 2. So positive or negative 1/2. You have to check and verify with logs. Our restriction is that x, whatever we're taking the log of, has to be greater than 0. Whatever we're taking the log of, if there's an expression, it has to be positive. If I were to plug in a negative 1/2, this would be a log of a negative number, and that doesn't work out. Let me show you. If I take log and I just say negative 2, it's going to tell me error. It will not do log of a negative number. It's very much related to square roots. The same way if I did a square root, I could not do the square root of a negative number. It tells me it's not real. So those are very much related. So because of that scenario, we don't use the negative here. We would just use the positive 1/2. That would give us something greater than 0. So for number 7, we have one answer. It is just positive 1/2.